Transformer The Last Night. So check it out, guys. There's a lot of different channels out right now that's there's some reaction channels that the people they do so much research. They look into all this stuff like, oh, I'm gonna do all of this research. I'm gonna look at extra clips, some behind the footage, all this stuff before things come out. I got it. All right, these guys are freaking badass. Keep doing your stuff. Listen. Before I'm a YouTube reactor, I am a fan. I am a fan of things. Like Transformers, I'm a fan. I want to be surprised. I don't want to go in there looking up who's doing it. I want to be surprised when I see the movie, okay? So I just want to get that off my chest. Some people's asking me questions like, why don't you always ask questions, you always ask the fans questions, or ask the Beast Nation questions like, well, what's this? Well, shouldn't I know it? No, I'm not going to look it up, guys. I'm not doing it. I just want to be surprised, okay? I want to go in the movie and be like, oh my fucking shit! I don't want to go in there and be like, ha! Yeah, I read that online. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's dive into this trailer, alright? Alright, so I really enjoyed this trailer, okay? But let me tell you things I did not like about it. And it's only small things, like this first opening scene, okay? So it's a comic scene. It's just supposed to be funny and everything. But then later on in the trailer, it's so high intense, it's badass, fucking things are shooting at you in the face. I really wish it would just go one way instead of trying to merge into two. And I got it. That is a nitpick, but I just wanted to just point that out. So it's really hard because like I said before, I really did like this trailer. It's just really hard from like it's setting the tone for a comic kind of like relief thing. Then all of a sudden it just bam, and then it goes straight into like these badass shots and everything kind of flows with this what's called. I feel like this trailer flew. It was well put together. Other than the first scene, it was well put together just because you know what the fuck's going on. I clearly understand what's going on in here, but there's a whole bunch of other question marks, okay? So, to me, where this trailer kind of picked off and I was like, I got it, alright? Is when freaking Hobson was talking about Horvath's character. So basically this freaking android comes over here and is like, somebody talk to you. Here's Hobson talking to Mark Wahlberg. It's like, hey, let me explain to you why all this craziness is happening after we're trying to figure out why this girl has never seen a Transformer before. Then funny last hell rolls down the hill. Anyways, so he's talking about how his and his little cult freaking been holding down this freaking spot for a long time. All the freaking, no one knew about it and all this craziness. So he knows why everything is happening. And I thought that these people were supposed to be badass. He's talking about two worlds colliding. But then freaking Optimus Prime comes down and starts wrecking fucking house on these guys. So I was like just confused on if these guys are supposed to be like, the way he was explaining it to me, the way he was explaining it, I felt these guys were supposed to be like these are the strongest of all strongs. Yeah. And then like I said, then you see Optimus Prime just who's next? So I don't know, guys. Nothing is wrong with that. I am just confused. Now that could very well because the reason why I'm assuming that the people Optimus Prime was destroying was the same people that same machines that freaking Hobson was talking about was because of the little citadel or whatever the freaking house that was in. That little church area that they was in. And it just resembles the same one. So that's why I assume. I really don't know, but I'm just making assumptions right now. And this is the exciting part, just making assumptions and guessing until I freaking see it. So, yeah, I get why Optimus Prime is bad now. Okay, I guess he's being when he was floating in space, they freaking caught him and they're like, you're gonna work for me or some shit. Anyways, but listen, that is not even the best. Look. Let me explain to you why I really did like this freaking trailer. It's the last fucking trailer. And I know if you're watching this, you've seen it, alright? You already know which one I'm talking about. So, and this is what gets the trailer, in my opinion, one of the best. So there's going to be a lot of Optimus Prime and freaking Bumblebee fights. I guarantee you. That's worth the price of admission itself. Freaking Bumblebee fighting Optimus Prime. And here's the thing. I'm guessing, I'm speculating, but I'm sure this is going to happen. Freaking Bumblebee's going to get his ass kicked almost throughout the entire movie. And then all of a sudden, something's going to happen where he's going to find something. I don't know, maybe get a new power cord, but he's going to do something, and he's going to be the one to take down Optimus Prime. Now, I don't know. I'm guessing, but that's what I assume. Then you see Optimus Prime like a big PWBeast slice down these guys like a knife through butter. Not just a freaking dough butter, but a sharp-ass butter. And then you got the pet freaking dinosaur destroying shit. But look, Bumblebee freaking dismantles himself. Eyeball comes out like freaking Glenn. And then freaking puts himself back together like, I don't know, like a Digimon or some shit. And then like, he just like, hey yo, Bumblebee just like, hey yo. Pimps up, holds down. Just walks off. Just like, works your mama, bitch. And walk. And this motherfucker walks up. Like, god damn. Bumblebee, every movie does some shit. Like, So anyways, I like Bumblebee. Bumblebee's the reason why this is all popular, to be honest with you. Then you get a lot of people back. You know, I think his name was, what, Colonel... I don't know. He gets promoted every movie. I think he was a captain at one point. Then he was like a major. Now he's like a lieutenant colonel, like Lennox, I think his name is. But they brought him back. You know what I'm talking about. The guy who's with Tyrese Gibson. So I wonder how his part's going to play. Mark Wahlberg always does a good job. So like I said, I think this movie's going to be good. Hopefully they kind of tone it down on the comic. I know this movie does have comic reliefs and they have like funny shit in it. And that's great. That's freaking, keep that. Don't go overboard. You know, just don't go overboard. That's why I feel like that's the only thing that's going to mess this up. But I feel like this is the coming back of Transformers. What you guys think, guys? In the last movie, everybody's like, fuck all that bullshit. You know, like they're riding dinosaurs and shit. And then now they're like, nah, fuck all that shit. You know? Well, anyways, guys, what do you guys think of the freaking trailer? What do you guys think of this reaction? Thumbs up. If you're going to do thumbs down, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Alright, guys. Hey, but thanks for watching the channel. PWBeast!